Welcome back to our channel, YouTube. This is the very first renovation you have ever seen on our channel, and you have been asking, I think since we started this channel way back in 2020, for us to show you more renovations. So this project is going to literally blow your mind. If you're new here or if you're old here, you need to go check out our cool shit project. It's all over our YouTube channel, all over Instagram. It's hashtag the cool shit proj. This home is from the same owners as our cool shit proj. So we are addicting, which we've told you before. They have recently sold the cool shit project, and now we are working on renovating cool shit the Sea. Before I get any further in this project, wow, you can probably hear how much this is echoing. This room is huge, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in this room in a second, but before I get any further, the architecture partner that we're working with on this project is 4 Line Studio. They are based here in Arizona, and they have prepared the most incredible 3D renders and fly-throughs that we're gonna layer into this video so that you can really see what this space is gonna look like. But this room is one of the spaces that's going to change the most. Look at how huge this is. So right behind me is Camelback Mountain, which is something as Arizonans that we are extremely proud of. This home is located in Paradise Valley, Arizona, and it was actually formerly owned by Phil Mickelson. I'm sure you've heard of him. He is responsible for building the actual home, and he hasn't lived here in a while. It's been vacant for a while, waiting for a team that can come in and transform it, which is exactly what we're gonna do. So in this room, you will have just entered through the front door. Obviously, you're gonna take in this. The entire exterior is getting a huge facelift, brand new pool, brand new landscaping, brand new hardscape. It's going to be a renovation for the ages, and you're gonna get to watch the entire process. So in this room, this is envisioned to be a formal space, and that's exactly what it will be for our clients. However, they're not incredibly formal people. So we're actually gonna bring this flooring level up. We're going to reframe and center the fireplace so that it's nice and symmetrical. And then if you flip around this way, this is actually going to have a huge hole in it. And on the other side of this wall is the kitchen. So we've designed this beautiful glass partition with an arch in the middle, so you'll be able to move between spaces super fluidly. You're gonna get this like incredible moment with this glass partition, archway, Santa Barbara, modern Mediterranean, like, I can literally feel it now. Okay, so coming from the formal living space, you've got a dining room here on this side, and this isn't gonna change a whole lot. We're gonna give it more vibes, of course, but it'll remain a dining room. And then behind me, unfortunately, this whole amazing work of art is not staying. And I hate to say that, and I'm sure you guys are gonna beat me up for it, but it's just like creating a lot of choppiness in the floor plan, at least for what we're trying to do. So back to the left here is a powder room, then there's a laundry room, then there's a pass-through, which I'll take you through too in a second, into the kitchen. And then back this way is some secondaries, laundry room, and garage. And the issue with this is it's just closed and cavernous and dark and kind of dated, even though like, oh, I know how expensive this was to put in, so I hate to rip it out, but it's gotta go. So all this is changing, and when you see it on the flip side in probably 14 months, to our clients, I think we talked about 9 months, but I think it's probably gonna be more like 14. It'll all be done. So through here is the kitchen, and this space is where you're gonna see a huge, huge, huge transformation. So I was just talking to you on the other side of this wall. So this is where that glass partition and archway will be. Obviously all of this is changing and reorienting, and we're actually working with that hallway I was just in to create more of a stopping point at that hallway, and then you'll flip into the kitchen, and this will kind of reframe. So we're changing exterior walls, all new windows and doors. There actually will not be a breakfast nook any longer. It'll be floating between the space. So there'll be a table that separates the family room and then the kitchen. I don't even think I can get into the design yet of the kitchen because it's literally so incredible that I want you to see it for the first time when it's actually being installed. But the Cool Shit Proj is truly one of our most memorable and notable projects. So because these clients are coming from that project, this project needs to be just as good. So we have some really incredible things planned for that. So that's the kitchen. Then over here, this is the family room. And I never want to see you get rid of a fireplace if at all possible. However, in this case, this one's going because we need to center this wall. Our client really wants symmetry. They're not huge fireplace people on the regular, so we're going to keep the fireplace, as I mentioned, in the formal space. Then this one will go, so this will return to just a 90-degree corner. And then we'll end up doing built-ins, big TV, all of that jazz. Come with me this way. Oh, we are also keeping and preserving the ceiling treatment. So that's staying, which I'm super pumped about, and I think it's gonna look amazing. You guys can't see this, but the view is so insane. Like literally, just Google Camelback Mountain in Arizona and you'll see like why we're so proud of it and how amazing it is. And it is like just incredible. So truly that's why they bought the house, even though we're gonna chop it all up. So come this way. So we're met with another weird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not even an octagon or a hexagon. I don't know what it is, but so we're met with this other like weird situation, more stone. I'm so sorry, but you have to go. Ripping all this out. And then this thing, I think like, I mean, it had so much thought that was put into it at one point, but it's just dated and it's all gotta go. So I will also tell you, this of course is the pre-renovation walk, right? So I'm kind of showing you before we've demoed so that you can really get the feel of the project on the flip side when it's done. This side of the house, however, is going to have an addition. So this side of the house is going to be, unfortunately, even longer than finishing that side of the house. So I'm still showing you this just because I want you to be able to reference back when we're done, but this one will take even longer. So we're renovating that side of the house to make it as livable as possible, as soon as possible, and because it doesn't have an addition. And then this side takes a longer permitting timeline and all of that. So this will kind of be treated as phase 2. So you've got 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms back here, 3 ensuite bathrooms and a pool bath. This is actually changing to 2 bedrooms with ensuites, a pool bath, and then this whole side over here will end up being a rec room, a bar, a family space, an additional 2-car garage for some of their high-line cars that they'd like to display. And based on what I've heard from the client so far, I actually think we're gonna have a indoor window wall and like a completely finished garage with like a lighting moment, maybe a corner, so that when you walk through there, you can actually see these awesome cars. So we've got a real like car buff on our hands for this one. So it's gonna be such an incredible space. I can't wait to see it finished. The laundry room is no longer going to be the laundry room. We are actually combining. Kelly? Combining. Thank you. The landing from the garage entry, which is called a mudroom, but it's really not a mudroom. It's like a very sorry representation of a mudroom. So we need to give this client a proper mudroom. We believe very strongly in mudrooms. So we also believe very strongly in combining utility spaces. I just said it right, combining, right? No D. Oh, combining. I thought so. Okay. Wow. When I write it correctly, but I'm kind of off my game today, so sorry about that. We are combining utility spaces. So the new laundry room will actually be over there with the mudroom off of the garage entry space, which is how we like it and want it. Now this space is going to become a full back kitchen. So next to this is a powder room that's flopping. And over here now will be a full back kitchen for catering. These clients entertain all the time. It will have like state-of-the-art appliances. I can't wait. We've already ordered all that stuff. It's gonna look fantastic and provide our client so much storage. So no longer laundry room, now going to become back kitchen. Come with me this way. As I mentioned, this little powder room situation, which you don't even wanna see, is gonna move over there and be super vibey. Now we are like in cathedral number 3. This one is like so good. I know I'm having such a hard time letting these go, but it has to happen. So this is all gonna change. This will be a hallway that goes like this, and then there'll be double door entry to the primary suite right here. Then this space, which is envisioned to be an office, is actually going to change to, it's kind of gonna stay an office, but it's also gonna house his closet, so the husband's closet, his water closet, and we'll have kind of a full entrance to the new primary bathroom. So actually when I first walked in here, I like went to go in where it is on the plan, on the new plans, and it's not yet. So this is a humongous primary bedroom, right? It's also complete, ooh, there's a beetle. I hate the fly things, and they fly. Okay, I think it's dead though, I hope. It looks pretty dead. If they're belly up, they're dead, right? I think. Okay, back to the design. You come here for the design. The fireplace. It's in the worst place on the planet. Like, what is this? This was a built-in. It's asymmetrical already. The depth, the thing, they painted the tile. It's okay, they tried. And then you've got another built-in here. So it's just BAD bad. So we're getting rid of all of this. When we recenter that fireplace in the formal, which is on the other side of this wall, this will all change and it will also be centered. And then the new entry to the bathroom will actually be like over here, and you'll walk forward through an archway, and then you'll hang a right, and it will be a galley style bathroom with a bathtub floating in the center, kind of like the ODL house, which I'm always so honored when clients want what I have, because I have it and they like it and they want it. So that's a compliment. So this bathroom is hideous. Phil Mickelson, if you're listening, I'm so sorry, but it's so ugly and I have no idea how the hell you ever lived here, actually, because I think this is where you got ready, Phil, over here, because I think that's her side. So I think this is where you shaved before like you won the Masters and stuff. Actually, that was way after you moved out of this, but it's just weird. So this corner, weird, like this, you know, that has to go, this thing, weird. This is all changing. So this will now be more of...
You're getting rid of the stained glass?
Oh my God,
You're getting rid of the stained glass?
Oh my God, I thought you were saying there was something on me! Nick, I thought there was applying something. Yes, we're getting rid of the stained glass. Who does that? Like, I hope you can hear him, YouTube, laughing in the background. He thinks he's so funny. Look at me, I'm all red faced now. It's hot. There's also like not a lot of air conditioning in, you know, a future demo. This is all changing, Nick. This is changing. There'll be 2 water closets, which there is not right now, and this awful shower. I mean, it probably wasn't that bad at the time, but this is where Phil Mickelson showered. I don't know, it's kind of funny, huh? And the whole thing will be reframed. This is still going to be her closet, although we're making it a little bit deeper. We are keeping the skylights. We are adding arches, which is gonna be like bananas incredible. We're chopping up this ceiling. I mean, it's gonna look so different. And yes, all of this is going. So this was the super fast, very first walk of Cool Shit, the sequel. We can't wait to show you guys more of this renovation. YouTube, we'll catch you on the next one.